May all beings be happy. May all beings be healthy. May all beings be free from harm. May all beings love life. May all beings awaken. Welcome to another Cuke Audio mini podcast, A Brief Memory. I pray that you and yours are safe and comfortable and free from economic hardship and able to get out and do whatever it is you want within the limitations of the universal precept of do as little harm as possible. So here's today's brief memory. This is from a letter from Tim Buckley to Richard Baker. Here's one that I meant to give you after the first notice appeared in the last wind bell, asking for stories about Suzuki Roshi. I think of it as a sort of mondo that deals directly with suchness and attachment, but then ... One day at Tassajara, I was with Suzuki Roshi in the rock garden that he was, at that time, still working on outside his cabin. Did he ever stop? In the slanting moonlight, the garden and its individual rocks seemed more beautiful than ever to me, magical. "What a beautiful garden you've made," I said to Roshi. "Oh, if you like it so much, why don't you take it with you? You can have it." "Well, I don't think I could move it," I answered, perhaps intimidated by a particular gleam in his eye. "I'd never get it back together again quite this way." "Sure, you take it," he said. "Put it up on the roof of that cabin over there." And he turned to his puttering in a patch of succulents. Now that's interesting how Tim says there, did he ever stop? And I was thinking, wow, Tim, you don't know that? No, he never did stop. He was always working on stonework around Tassajara and stonework in his garden and plant work in his garden until the last day he was at Tassajara and left and went back to the city and died within a few months. No, he loved that. Listen, very clear, he would have been happy to just work in his garden and go sit zazen and just be with us. But he gave talks because he had stuff to say. And there were more talks he wanted to give that he didn't get to about different subjects. Six Patriarch Sutra, Mountains and Rivers Sutra. Anyway, his garden was the sutra that he wrote, and Tassajara was the sutra that he wrote, and our lives are the sutra that he proclaimed his sutra to, and he proclaimed it to his garden. And Tim was a great appreciator of that garden, and me too. I think I may have read that earlier from Zen is Right Here. If it's not in Zen is Right Here, it's in Zen is Right Now, which will be coming out in July, and which you can pre-order. How often am I going to say that? But so yeah, I thought, well, should I just go through and get ones that aren't? And I thought, nah, just read them straight through, you know. It's new every time. And or we could say, hey, it's a rerun, or backed by popular demand, or I wanted to emphasize the teaching in this one. Anyway, I think what Tim said is enough. He said, I think of it as a sort of mondo that deals directly with suchness and attachment. But then ... This has been a Cuke Audio mini podcast. I'm DC Bubba of Cuke Audio and Cuke Archives, coming to you from sleepy Sanur with Dogge Bandita, Feline Cuchita, and dear lovely Katrinka. And we're wishing you and yours and all of us a grand awakening.